The latest episode of the Hide and Seek Masters is here. 5 contestants will hide in this abandoned Palace of Culture. This is the second time the show has used this map. This time, the players must hide, without using any props, inside this abandoned Palace of Culture. If they can avoid being found by the Seeker for 1 hour, they will take home the $2 million prize prepared by the show. Forbidding players from using props undoubtedly makes hiding much more difficult. Next, let's look at these elite hide and seek masters and see if there are any easy targets this time. Player 1, Jimmy, and Player 2, Alimti. They walked around the Palace of Culture and decided to form an alliance because they discovered an excellent hiding spot. This spot is a wall cabinet located on the 3rd floor. Their plan is to hide inside the base of this large cabinet and pile a lot of junk on top of it. That way, even if the Seeker searches here, the trash on top of the cabinet will confuse him. Player 3, Handsome. He walked around the Palace of Culture and found a corridor piled high with debris. Handsome's plan is to hide in the deepest part of the corridor and wrap himself in a pure black cloth. That way, even if the Seeker comes, he might not necessarily spot him. Player 4, Mike. His plan is to hide in the basement. Mike believes that the basement is unlikely to be found. Mike hides himself inside a cabinet in the basement. Mike thinks the Seeker won't believe someone is inside such a cramped cabinet. He'll just have to suffer a bit while hiding there. This one looks like an easy kill. Player 5, Redhead. At first, he wanted to play a psychological game with the Seeker, finding a lampshade and thinking of hiding in plain sight. But upon second thought, Redhead felt that was too risky. He immediately chose a relatively secluded place. On the 2nd floor, there are many viewing balconies. Redhead found a broken door among them. His plan is to simply hide inside there. If the Seeker can't get in, he can't find him. With that, all 5 contestants are hidden. Who do you think will take home the huge prize this time? As the game countdown begins, the Seeker enters the abandoned Palace of Culture to start searching. This season, the show has invited a brand new Seeker to ensure absolute fairness for the players. We just don't know how many this young Seeker will be able to find. This Seeker's plan is to search floor by floor. The Seeker is checking very thoroughly. He hasn't missed a single corner. It seems he watched the last episode. Before long, the Seeker arrives at the trash cans. Since someone hid here in the previous episode, he assumes the players wouldn't be foolish enough to hide here again. After a simple rummage, seeing nothing red on the surface, the Seeker moves on to check other places. You can see the Seeker is searching quite seriously, not letting any blind spot go unchecked. He even kicks the benches twice when passing by to see if anyone is hidden inside. Soon, the 1st floor and 2nd floor yield no results for the Seeker, so he arrives at the 3rd floor, the room where Jimmy and his partner are hiding. It seems Jimmy's plan was very successful. The trash on top of the box successfully confused the Seeker, making him think the box had always been there. Successfully fooling the Seeker made the two of them very happy. It seems the show's Seeker this time is too naive. He obviously lacks experience and his search is too superficial. The Seeker comes out and returns to the 2nd floor, as there are still many rooms there that he hasn't checked. Returning to the 2nd floor, he wants to check them one by one in detail. Soon, the Seeker arrives at Redhead's hiding spot. The Seeker tries the door where Redhead is hiding, but it won't open. He can only check by entering through the adjacent door. Inside is a row of identical viewing balconies. The Seeker shines his flashlight around, but finds nothing. It seems Redhead's plan also successfully fooled the Seeker. If this Seeker doesn't dig deep to the bottom of things, it will be hard to find these 3 campers. By now, the Seeker has used up 30 minutes, but currently, he hasn't found a single person. Coming out of there, the Seeker checks a few more suspicious rooms and corners, but still finds nothing. Before long, he inspects Handsome's hiding spot. That corridor piled with junk. Hearing someone approach, Handsome is terrified. Luckily, the seeker doesn't walk in. He just takes a rough look from the outside and leaves. He thinks it's too short inside to hide anyone. What he doesn't know is that Handsome is right inside. Finding nothing after checking around here, the seeker arrives at the palace's auditorium. He spends another few minutes checking the gaps between the auditorium seats and the sofa placed in the corner, but still finds absolutely nothing. The seeker even climbs up to look at the old drums in the hallway, but there's still nothing. But now, there isn't much time left for the seeker. There are only a short 17 minutes remaining. Could it be that this seeker won't find a single person? Just when the seeker is making zero progress, he inspects the box where Mike is hiding. Just like that, Mike is successfully eliminated. Mike's hiding spot was indeed a bit of a giveaway. If the seeker simply checks there, he would definitely be found. With Mike gone, there are 4 players left on the field, but the seeker only has 13 minutes remaining. The seeker has already circled the Palace of Culture several times. Now he thinks of a very suspicious location, the viewing balcony on the 2nd floor. There was a door he couldn't open no matter what. That is truly too suspicious. And there is space inside to hide. Thinking of this, the seeker goes there to inspect. And so, using the adjacent balcony, the seeker successfully discovers Redhead hiding to the side. With this, Redhead is also successfully eliminated. Now, there are only 3 contestants left on the field. The seeker checks several other places, but still finds nothing. But now he remembers another suspicious place, that large cabinet located on the 3rd floor. Earlier, the seeker thought it looked normal, but now, he has checked the entire building, except for underneath that box. Not knowing where else people could be hiding, the seeker can only place his last hope beneath that box. I love you. You are not sure in the past. Ultimately, with only 20-something seconds left in the game, the seeker successfully finds the 2 hiding underneath. At the very last moment, he shatters their dream of winning the prize money. After eliminating those 2, the 1-hour search time runs out. Now, only the sneaky king, Handsome, remains. He successfully wins this episode's championship. When the seeker finds out about Handsome's hiding spot, he's going to cry at his own stupidity. He had clearly been right there, but was too careless to look inside. Let's congratulate Handsome on winning this episode's championship and successfully taking the 2 million prize. If you also like these kinds of videos, follow Explore Nature now for daily hardcore hide and seek content.